Thomas Jr., who lives in California, just miles from Harry and Meghan's Montecito home, but hasn't been in contact with Meghan since she married Harry, says, "I can see where Samantha is coming from here. I'm close with her, we talk every week, and I think there's a lot of anger there on her part about things Meghan has said about our family. I believe there may have been things said that aren't right. And so Samantha is making the decision to defend the family. It's sad, but Samantha is hoping Meghan will have to face what she's done." Like Samantha, Thomas Jr., 55, has publicly criticized Meghan, hitting headlines in 2018 for writing an explosive public letter addressed to Prince Harry, 37, ahead of the couple's wedding, where he described the nuptials as the biggest mistake in royal wedding history, saying Meghan was shallow and conceited. And during his appearance on the Australian version of CBB, Big Brother VIP, Thomas referenced Meghan's divorce from first husband Trevor Engelson and told his housemates, "Harry's next on the chopping board." Meghan and Thomas Jr.'s dad Thomas Markle Sr. has also had his fair share of media attention, falling out with Meghan in the build-up to her wedding in 2018. Having once been extremely close, their relationship turned sour when it emerged Thomas Sr., 77, had been paid for staged photographs of him trying on wedding suits. He was unable to attend the royal wedding himself after suffering from a heart attack, and has reportedly not spoken with his daughter since, although Thomas has reached out to Meghan via the media on multiple occasions. And now Thomas Jr. says that he and his dad would still love to make amends with Meghan and meet her two children, Archie, 2, and 9-month-old Lilibet, and that they are focusing on forgiving Meghan and hope one day she'll be back in their lives. He says, "A lot has been said and done, but my dad and I now just want to put the negativity behind us. All we can do is wait for Meghan to wake up and realize family is the most important thing. It's sad that my dad doesn't have a relationship with his daughter or his grandkids. He and I sometimes talk about it all and we try so hard to work out what Meghan was thinking, why she's doing what she's doing, why she gave it all up with the royal family and what her goals are. Hopefully one day we'll understand." There's been media speculation in recent weeks over whether Meghan and Harry will return to the UK for the Platinum Jubilee celebrations this June to celebrate 70 years of Harry's grandmother Queen Elizabeth II being on the throne. The potential trip home would be the first time Meghan has stepped foot in the UK since the couple's controversial departure in 2020, and since they scathingly hit out at the royals in a series of interviews last year. And Thomas Jr. says the couple should return home to celebrate this once-in-a-lifetime event. He says, "This Jubilee will be an amazing time for not only the royal family but for the whole of the UK. I think the Queen is incredible. If Harry doesn't come back to see his family and celebrate his grandmother, he'll totally regret it. Harry and Meghan should just put aside the drama for this special time, or use it to make up with everyone. Life's too short." Meanwhile, the release of Harry's tell-all memoir has been threatening to overshadow the Queen's celebrations ever since publishers announced its upcoming release last September. And Thomas Jr. urges Harry to let go of any bitterness and not let anyone else influence what he writes in it. Thomas Jr. adds, "With money like that, Harry will have to perform, but I really hope he has respect for his family and doesn't say anything he regrets in the future. He needs to not let anyone, whether that be Meghan or anyone else, persuade him to overstep the mark or go too far. The royals are his family and his blood. I hope he doesn't alienate himself and Meghan even more and burn even more bridges." In the other hand, in a dark corner of the internet, this was the period when some insidious conspiracy theories were born. On Saturday, BuzzFeed News reported on a group of people who devote their time to trashing Meghan online, focusing most specifically on the clearly false theories that she faked her 2 pregnancies, that her children were born to a surrogate, and that her children might not even be hers. Meghan has long been a target for trolls and virulent online abuse, and last year the data analytics firm Bot Sentinel pointed out that about 70% of the abuse came from only 83 single-topic anti-Sussex accounts. The abuse got so bad in 2019 that Buckingham Palace actually changed its policies surrounding social media comments to address it. But BuzzFeed's investigation introduced one new wrinkle into the story. According to reporter Ellie Hall, one of the accounts spreading the baseless theories about Meghan's pregnancies belongs to her estranged half-sister, Samantha Markle. As recently as in January 2022, her Twitter account has asked if the children even exist, Hall wrote. Samantha's Twitter account has endorsed many unfounded theories about Meghan and claimed to have inside knowledge that they were true, things that Samantha has apparently never said in any of her mainstream media interviews. In a response to BuzzFeed, Samantha Markle's lawyer said, Ms. Markle's email and other accounts have been hacked on several occasions, and it is very likely that those statements were made by third parties to defame our client.